Good morning. So I decided to use up some of the veg that are in, or use a few of the veg that are actually in the salad drawers this morning to try and do like a little stir-fry noodle type of soup thing. Doesn't cost a lot to do it, especially if you're only using a little bit of this and that, and you shop carefully. As you can hear, I don't have oil in this. I've actually got a little bit of margarine because I prefer that flavour than oil. To be honest, margarine is just solidified oil anyway. Yes, it's got a lot of other shit in it, but you know. Anywho, we're going to get down to here. Okay, so I have 4 radishes that have been quartered. I've got a chilli. I've got about that much ginger that I've shredded. I've got 2 of the last 2 mushrooms. I've got 2 spring onions. I've got a yellow pepper, and I've got some cabbage. And we're going to chuck all of that right in there, like this. Okay, so this is one of my favourite things to do for breakfast in the morning. I do this quite regularly, and I do it because 1, it's cheap, and it is cheap, and 2, where's my wooden thing gone? And 2, oh, there it is, right, and 2, it doesn't leave you feeling bloated and nasty first thing in the morning, which is what you don't want, but it does fill you up for the day. That needs to be split up a bit, so this ginger's a wee bit old. Now, bit of a tip on buying ginger, don't buy it in the little plastic baggies that just give you a little knob of it. There's no point. It's a waste of money. You're probably going to chuck away 3/4 of it because it's already gone hard and nasty and woody. Find somewhere that sells the big roots of it, and you'll find that yes, it may cost you £2 for a whole one, but that will do you weeks or several meals at the very least. And then you can preserve it as well, like you can crystallize it yourself with a bit of sugar and water, so you know nothing's going to go to waste. Right, so when that's sauteed off a bit, I'm going to chuck your noodles in. Simple, this really is. And then I'm just going to do that. Okay, done. That's it. You could use whatever noodles you want for this. If you've got rice noodles, use those. You know, just use what you've got. Hey, ooh, that's my bum. Grabbing my ass. Grabbing my ass on camera, really? Yeah. Oh my god. I love you too. He does it all the time. It's kind of sweet. Anywho, back to the pot. Right. Okay, now you can add whatever flavours you want to this. Whatever you want to. You could add a bit of soy sauce, you could add a little bit of fish sauce, you could add a little bit of hoisin sauce, you could add whatever you want. I'm actually going to, in this one, pretty much leave it as is because I don't want any over flavours. The only thing I'm going to stick in here is a wee bit of garlic, tiny bit. And I'm doing that because it's good for you. So, what? What, like you? Yeah. Unless you're a vampire like Tanny. Tanny is a vampire. Okay. Alright. So you've got things like ginger and stuff in there already, so you don't really need to have a lot of flavours going on, it can be really, really subtle, and you don't want anything that's overpowering first thing in the morning. Of course, this really makes a really good meal for like any time of the day. I put one chilli in it. What? Oh no, see, he's a big wuss. I love him, but he's a big wuss. But he's my wuss. Right, and you just leave that until some of the water's cooked down a bit. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, now we're gonna get it served. Okay, let's get rid of that. And I get me tongs. Get me tongs. I'm gonna put that underneath the lip there, so you're not gonna dribble it everywhere. And then chuck the soup in, because that is soup. Don't get rid of it. Eat it. Drink it. Have it. It's yum. It's good for you. It's got a lot of goodness in that. This is very awkward. I'm just saying. Oof. It's really awkward. It's very hard for me to hold it up that way. Hang on. So just give me a second where you can't see anything. Doesn't make any sense. Alright. There we go. Okay. So, the mushrooms we bought on offer. We go to the reduced section, we buy of the supermarket, and then we buy the mushrooms from there. Okay, and they're usually marked down to 50p a packet. Sometimes we get them for less, depending. So I had 2 mushrooms left out of that packet, and that one in particular cost us cost us 52p for that packet of mushrooms. But out of that pack of mushrooms, I've just had this. We've had the mushroom and bean burgers out of it, and we've had a few other things out of it as well. So it's actually gone quite a long way, and a little bit of mushroom goes a long, long way. So, you know, it's worthwhile doing. The spring onions probably cost us about 50p a bunch, and I used 2 out of that. The cabbage cost us, was it £1 for the cabbage? Yeah, but we've had a roast dinner out of that, and I've only just used like 1/8 in this now. So we've got that. The chilies we get in little packets for 40p, but we tend to buy those when they're marked down as well. So even if it was at full price, it'd be like 10p for one of those. But as I said, we get them when they're marked down, and we chuck them in the fridge. And if they don't have them, then we don't buy them. The radishes are 50p a packet, and I've used 4 out of that packet. The last 4 that were there, I've had 5 meals using those so far. So, you know, a little bit goes a long way. Again, the peppers, we buy the wonky ones. They cost 85p a packet in Morrison's. Not sponsored. But you get 7 in a packet instead of buying a red, yellow and green one for £1.50 to £2, you know. So as long as you're not fussy about the colours, and there's no reason to be fussy about the colours, they all taste the same, they're exactly the same thing. Some are a bit sweeter than others, but you know what, at the end of the day, it's food. So we get that was just one of those, so that's probably what, 12p worth of bell pepper. So I know it sounds like it's starting to add up a bit, right? And the noodles are £1 for a pack of 5. So yeah, my breakfast, yeah, this morning has probably cost, I don't know, 20, probably about 50p all up. 50-60p all up. And it is a really good wholesome breakfast. Now if you've got kids, all you have to do is, or if you want it to go further, chuck in another packet of noodles. Honestly, just chuck in another packet of noodles and it will go just as far, if not further. So you know, if you, depending on how many people you've got to feed, just chuck in more noodles, you know. Something like this would have gone between my 2 kids and, you know, they would have been fed. So yeah, I would have put 2 packets of noodles in and then just split everything up between them. So, and they would have been happy that way. So it's all good. But you do deserve to treat yourself as well, and you do deserve to look after yourself. This is day 4 of the Eat Only What You've Got in the House challenge. I'm trying to give costings where I can at the moment, because I don't want people to think that, you know, I'm doing this with a huge budget. I'm not. We've basically got the groceries that we bought the other day that was supposed to last us a fortnight. I've got to try and make as many of them as possible last a month or more. So yeah, okay, well, I will see you guys later. Bye.